Chapter 1. Ah, damn it. In a children's storybook that Zich read when he was little, there was a passage that described a great hero's fall. According to the passage, even the heavens filled with grief at the sight of the dying hero, and rain began to pour down from the sky. He didn't know exactly why, but even after many years passed, this passage remained stuck inside his mind. As expected, the heavens don't seem to love me. Looking at the bright sun without a cloud in sight, Zich was sure that the heavens must have despised him instead, let alone love a person like him. As expected, the heavens don't seem to love me. Looking at the bright sun without a cloud in sight, Zich was sure that the heavens must have despised him instead, let alone love a person like him. Well, it's pretty understandable why. Zich couldn't even count the number of people who cried because of him, or remember how many people he had killed. People called him the Demon Lord, who had brought chaos and despair into this world. He didn't particularly like to dine on blood or flesh, but he also didn't refuse it when they were offered, and he had lived a kind of life where he used whatever means to achieve a goal. If the heavens really loved him, they would slapped Zich across the face and told him to change his ways. Is it over? Zich heard a voice. It was such a heroic and noble voice that it was irritating. He lowered his gaze from the sky and looked forward. Amon, wearing shiny armor, looked down at Zich with a haughty look on his face. He was the man called Hero among Heroes. With a cringy, almost disgusting, title called the Sun Warrior, he was the human named Glenn Zennard. So handsome. Zich wished he could spit on a face like that at least once. Should I give it a try? Zich considered the angle, his leftover stamina, the guy's evasion speed, and so on. Even in his dazed state, he was able to calculate these kinds of things fast. No, I shouldn't. This was his end. Zich didn't want to lose his cool at the last moment to something like this. He still had some pride, since the people in this world called him the Demon Lord. Ah, but wait. When did I have pride in something like that? Zich was moving his mouth to fire a spit right at the tip of Glenn's perfectly shaped, sculpted nose when Glenn suddenly exclaimed,